that can actually harm your body. It's true. Even great milk needs to be consumed the right way to benefit your body. That's why I've put together this guide to prevent cancer and dementia. I'll share with you the 3 best foods to pair with milk, and the 3 worst combinations together with the best recipes. Hey there! Are there still some of you who haven't subscribed? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like this video. I promise you that I will keep bringing you the best health information. There's an old saying that illness comes through the mouth, which means food. Conversely, it means illness can be treated through the mouth, or food. So, what we eat can either protect or harm our health. To safeguard our health with food, it's crucial to know which foods go well together. And make sure to eat the right combinations. Today's star is milk, the king of calcium and a champion for bone health. You all know that milk is good for the body, right? It's packed with calcium, which is great for health and strength of bones, but it doesn't stop there. It also helps prevent cardiovascular diseases, gastritis, indigestion, and even lowers the risk of diabetes, making it a must-have in your diet. But wait! Did you know that even such a healthy choice as milk can be harmful when paired with the wrong foods? So, let's dive into the 3 worst foods to combine with milk for cancer and dementia prevention, and the 3 best foods that can help extend our lifespan in a healthy way. First off, one thing that you should never have with milk is sweet potatoes. Aren't you surprised? Many people blend sweet potatoes with milk to make lattes, or create sweet potato soups, thinking it's a great combo since sweet potatoes are rich in fiber, which milk lacks. And yes, they're right. However, as we age, and our digestive system becomes less efficient, especially for those with acid reflux, this combination requires caution. Sweet potatoes are so rich in fiber that they stay in our stomachs for a long time. While this can be good for feeling full, it can be problematic if digestion slows down, leading to undigested food mixing poorly with stomach acid, and causing regurgitation, or the sensation of food coming back up the throat. Have you felt a heavy, uncomfortable feeling after eating sweet potatoes lately? When you have milk under these circumstances, the fats in the milk can loosen up the muscle that connects your stomach and throat, which might result in heartburn. So, those with acid reflux are prone to it should be particularly careful. Moreover, combining purple sweet potatoes with milk is even worse. When you do so, the calcium in the milk binds with the anthocyanins in purple sweet potatoes, preventing absorption and leading to it being expelled from the body. However, if you really want to combine milk and sweet potatoes, it's better to opt for soy milk, low-fat milk, or oat milk. Listen up. Have you been adding sugar to your sweet potato latte? That's an absolute no-go. Mixing milk with sugar is a really bad idea, because it cancels out the benefits of calcium-rich milk. Here's the thing. Sugar makes our blood more acidic. To balance this out, calcium gets pulled from our bones. So, even if milk is working hard to put calcium back into your bones, adding sugar just undoes all that good work. And, milk has something called lactose, which is a type of sugar that doesn't spike your blood sugar levels too quickly. So milk's overall effect on blood sugar is pretty mild. But when you add sugar, the fat in the milk makes the sugar less sweet, tempting you to add even more sugar. This starts a bad cycle. Keep doing this, and you'll find you're less sensitive to sweetness, more prone to sudden spikes in blood sugar, and more likely to gain weight. Over time, This can lead to higher insulin resistance and chronic inflammation, which can then cause diseases like cancer and dementia in the body. So, really watch out when mixing milk and sugar. Secondly, the best food to pair with milk is none other than potatoes. Instead of sweet potatoes, try having potatoes with your milk. Milk contains almost every kind of vitamin but lacks one crucial thing. Guess what? Vitamin C. Potatoes, on the other hand, are packed with vitamin C. Known as the apples of the earth, potatoes contain up to 5 times more vitamin C than apples do. Plus, to boost the absorption of all the good stuff in potatoes, you need vitamin A, which milk has in abundance. So, when you have milk and potatoes together, they work to maximize each other's nutritional benefits and vitamin absorption, creating a nutritionally perfect match that boosts your immune system. You can enjoy potatoes and milk separately, or blend them together into a delicious potato milk. Especially as we get older and start losing muscle in our arms and legs. This combination is perfect for keeping muscles strong. Don't forget this tip. And if you're curious about the best way to enjoy potatoes, stay tuned for our upcoming video on potatoes. The second food you should never have with milk is citrus fruits. You must avoid combining milk with sour fruits like lemons, oranges, and grapefruits. Ever wonder why? When you go to the dairy section of the store, you can find milk flavors of strawberry, banana, chocolate. But why there is no orange milk, lemon milk, or grapefruit milk? The reason lies in casein, which makes up 80% of the protein in milk. Casein plays a key role in transporting minerals to where they're needed throughout the body, helping to solve digestion issues and prevent gastritis and stomach cancer. When casein meets acid, it clumps and coagulates, which is how cheese is made. So, when you drink milk, it can form clumps in your stomach due to the strong stomach acid. Similar to cheese, prolonging digestion and absorption time. Imagine what happens when you add citrus fruits to the mix. The clumps get even bigger, making digestion and absorption take much longer and likely causing bloating. If food takes too long to digest and stays in your intestines, it can mess up your gut health, causing ongoing stomach troubles, and even leading to big problems like gut inflammation and bowel cancer. Have you heard that? A healthy gut means a healthy brain and mind, and it keeps dementia at bay? Indeed, the gut is considered the second brain, and its health is a measure of our brain's health. Therefore, choosing foods that digest well is a great habit for your health. The second perfect match for milk rather than citrus fruits is tomatoes. Tomatoes are a top superfood with the best antioxidant effects. They are especially recommended for people with diabetes, because tomatoes are low in sugar but high in water. Tomatoes are full of powerful antioxidants like lycopene and beta-carotene, which help prevent heart disease and have anti-cancer effects. The fats in milk help your body absorb these antioxidants better. Plus, the vitamin K in tomatoes helps keep the calcium from milk inside your body, making sure it's fully absorbed. This makes tomatoes and milk an excellent combination. Especially when you have them together, they can help increase the prevention of osteoporosis. So it's really something to remember. The third thing to avoid mixing with milk is spinach. Aren't you surprised? Spinach is often used in dishes like pasta, risotto, or pizza with milk. But, be careful. The issue is with something called oxalate, found in spinach. Oxalate can team up with the calcium in milk to form sharp little crystals that are tough for your body to get rid of. These crystals can build up, leading to muscle aches, kidney problems, and even serious issues like kidney stones or kidney cancer. Because milk has a lot of calcium, it's not a good mix with spinach. If you've had kidney stones, it's best to not mix milk and spinach at all. If you want to eat spinach, try boiling it first before adding it to anything with milk. And just like spinach, beets also have a lot of oxalate. So don't mix them with milk either. Lastly, the third perfect match for milk is corn. Corn is rich in dietary fiber, which is great for gut health. And it's also loaded with folic acid, known for its dementia prevention benefits. Additionally, corn is full of the vitamin B complex, which helps relieve stress and stabilize your mood. However, a significant downside of corn is its low content of amino acids like tryptophan and lysine. When you pair corn with amino acid-rich milk, it makes up for these nutritional gaps perfectly. Especially during these days, many people struggle with insomnia. Drinking warm milk with corn can be ideal for a good night's sleep. The lactobacillus bacteria in milk not only reduces hunger but also calms your intestines, reducing anxiety in our nerve cells, and significantly improving sleep quality. With the nerve-calming effects of vitamin B in corn, this combination creates a fantastic synergy. For the sake of your good nights, remember corn and milk. So, we've looked at the 3 worst and the 3 best food combinations with milk. Now at last, it's time to summarize. Pair milk with potatoes, not sweet potatoes. And remember, never add sugar to it. Also, avoid citrus fruits with milk as they can lead to indigestion, but go for tomatoes. Lastly, don't cook spinach with milk right away, have corn with your milk instead. How does that sound? Milk is good for your body, especially when paired with the right foods. So I hope you take good care of your health by choosing wisely. Thank you for being with me for a long time. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And please share it with your family and friends. I'll always pray for your health and happiness. Thank you. Avoid these 18 worst daily habits that can destroy your kidneys fast. Are you unknowingly destroying your kidneys with your daily routines and habits? Some seemingly harmless activities, through daily repetition, can silently kill your kidneys, putting your life at risk. So don't go about your day without learning what those bad habits are. The fact is, 90% of Americans don't notice kidney problems until they become serious. Our bodies often mask early kidney disease, with severe damage occurring before symptoms surface. So, when the symptoms do appear, for example, you may feel swelling, brain fog, fatigue, weakness, muscle twitches and cramps, back pain, etc. It can be too late already, as kidney disease in its later stage is tougher and expensive to treat. It's crucial to note that most cases of kidney damage cannot be repaired, especially chronic ones. If kidneys struggle, toxins will build up inside your body, leading to multiple types of health problems and terrible, terrible pain. The worst scenario is kidney failure, where you would need dialysis or a kidney transplant to stay alive. Now, here's a simple game changer. Your lifestyle. Good daily habits can safeguard your kidneys while others silently harm them. Risk kidney damage with harmful habits or make informed decisions to protect your kidney health. But before making any changes, understanding is essential. And we are here to reveal the 18 worst daily habits that can destroy your kidney fast. In the next few minutes, we'll not only point out these harmful habits, but also give you practical tips and solutions to keep your kidneys healthy. Brace yourselves for some shocking revelations. Before we dive in, Kindly note that all information you'll find in this video is fact-checked, unbiased, and reviewed by qualified professionals. Alright, it's time to swing back to the worst daily habits that can destroy your kidneys fast. 18. Excessive salt intake. Imagine a quiet threat hidden in your everyday meals. One so common that it's often overlooked. Too much salt. Salt or sodium chloride is essential for many bodily functions. However, high salt intake poses a daunting challenge for the kidneys, which filter waste from your blood. The issue begins with hyperfiltration, where the kidneys work overtime to remove excess salt. Simply put, salt molecules are heavy for passage through the kidney nephrons, causing higher glomerular pressure. This extra workload doesn't just tire out the kidneys. It can lead to kidney damage and disease. Moreover, a high sodium intake can reduce the effectiveness of certain kidney-protecting drugs, such as angiotensin-converting enzyme inhibitors and calcium antagonists. Also, consuming too much salt can disrupt the delicate balance between sodium and potassium, further decreasing kidney function. The World Health Organization, or WHO, recommends consuming less than 2 grams of sodium per day per person. However, Americans currently consume 50% more salt than the recommended daily limit. Processed foods such as instant noodles, canned goods, and pickles are high in sodium and can harm your kidneys. To maintain good kidney health, try cutting down on sodium and flavoring your food with herbs and spices instead of salt. For example, instead of using garlic salt, go for garlic powder. Plus, try making a habit of reading food labels. When you're shopping, go for fresh meats, fruits, and veggies, which tend to have less sodium than packaged options. It typically takes about 6 to 8 weeks for your taste buds to get used to lower sodium levels. But once you adjust, you may find that your previously enjoyable foods like potato chips taste too salty. If you're enjoying our video so far, please give us some hints by dropping a like. And we'll make more content like this. 17. Excessive sugar intake. The transition from a sweet treat to a bitter kidney outcome begins when blood sugar levels rise above 180 milligrams per deciliter. At this critical threshold, your kidneys, to manage the overload, start secreting sugar into your urine. This might sound like a safety valve, but it's actually the starting point of potential kidney damage. The high sugar content in your bloodstream can harm the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, impairing their filtration ability. This damage can manifest as proteinuria, where your body loses valuable proteins in urine. Over time, proteinuria can advance to chronic kidney disease, and if not managed well, it could even progress to end-stage renal failure. Moreover, the ripple effect of high sugar intake raises blood pressure, putting additional strain on the kidneys. This increased workload can speed up the development of chronic kidney disease and even end-stage renal disease. Excessive sugar intake poses a significant risk to kidney health, as highlighted in a study published by Frontiers in Nutrition in 2023 and reported by Harvard Health. The study followed 303 adults for 11 years and revealed an 88% higher risk of developing kidney stones in people who got 25% or more of their daily calories from added sugars compared to those who ate less sugar. This research underscores the need to cut down on added sugar to safeguard kidney health and prevent kidney stone formation. To minimize the health risks associated with excessive sugar intake, limit processed foods and sugary drinks, which often contain high levels of added sugars. Instead, go for whole foods and natural sweeteners. A kidney-friendly diet should include plenty of fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, and lean proteins while cutting back on salt, sugar, and refined carbohydrates. 16. Excessive meat intake. Too much consumption of meat, particularly red meat, generates more acid load during digestion than plant-based proteins. This extra acidity can strain the kidneys and may contribute to both the development and acceleration of chronic kidney disease. Over time, this condition can lead to kidney failure. Substituting red meat with other protein sources, such as fish, poultry, or plant-based options, can greatly lower the risk of kidney damage. Plant-based proteins and lean meats like poultry and fish are better choices. This is because they produce less dietary acid and fewer harmful byproducts like advanced glycation end products and uremic toxins. A study from 2017 found that a high intake of acid-producing red meat in combination with a low intake of base-producing plant proteins like chickpeas, broccoli, or beans could induce kidney injury. These findings suggest that excessive meat intake could be bad for kidney health and could lead to CKD and ESRD, even in individuals without identifiable risks. So, it's a good idea to swap out red meat for plant-based protein sources, such as soy and legumes, to help protect kidney health. Another harmful effect of eating too much meat is the production of uremic toxins in the gut, such as trimethylamine N-oxide, or TMAO in short, indoxyl sulfate, and p-cresyl sulfate. These toxins are linked to a higher risk of death from heart problems, and could speed up the progression of kidney disease. Furthermore, a high protein intake, especially from animal sources, can harm your kidneys by raising blood flow and pressure in them. This can cause glomerular hyperfiltration, which may speed up the progression of chronic kidney disease. Current dietary guidelines recommend a protein intake of 0.6 to 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight per day, if you have chronic kidney disease but aren't on dialysis. If you are on dialysis, it's recommended to eat 1 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. 15. Excessive, strenuous exercise. Too much intense exercise can lead to kidney damage in different ways. One primary cause is rhabdomyolysis, a condition where intense workouts make muscle cells break down, releasing a protein called myoglobin into the bloodstream. This protein can hurt your kidneys. Factors that increase the risk of rhabdomyolysis include dehydration, certain muscle conditions, use of pain relievers like non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, heavy drinking, hot weather, and how hard you exercise. A 2022 study published by the Sport Journal looked at how different types of exercise affect kidney diseases. They found that moderate intensity and long-term exercise is generally beneficial for patients with acute and chronic kidney disease. In contrast, strenuous exercise, especially if you don't drink enough water and it's hot outside, can cause sudden kidney damage and make kidney diseases worse, possibly leading to kidney failure. Furthermore, endurance events can cause acute kidney injury, or AKI, due to pigment nephropathy. This occurs when myoglobin from damaged muscles and hemoglobin from damaged red blood cells cause kidney blood vessels to narrow. This narrowing can harm the kidney tubes, directly causing tubular toxicity. This type of kidney injury is more likely in dehydrated people, those with rhabdomyolysis, or those who use drugs like NSAIDs. We've got more details on that coming up in the next section. To break the habit of excessive strenuous exercise and protect your kidney health, listen to your body. Slow down if the exercise feels too hard, if you feel muscle or joint pain, if it is difficult to talk due to heavy breathing, if your heart is racing, or if you don't recover within an hour after exercising. It's smart to use an app to monitor your progress and adjust your exercise routine as needed. 14. Overuse of painkillers. Overuse of painkillers can harm your kidneys, a condition known as analgesic nephropathy. This often occurs from long-term use of pain relievers or analgesics, especially those over-the-counter drugs with acetaminophen or NSAIDs, such as aspirin, ibuprofen, or naproxen. People who self-treat with over-the-counter painkillers for chronic issues such as headaches or arthritis should be cautious. Even though these medicines are easy to get, they shouldn't be taken daily or regularly without consulting your healthcare provider first. Thousands of Americans have damaged their kidneys by using these medicines regularly for too long. For people with chronic kidney disease or end-stage renal disease, ESRD in short, NSAIDs pose a big threat because they can decrease blood flow to the kidneys, impair kidney function, and potentially lead to kidney failure. Moreover, NSAIDs may elevate blood pressure, exacerbating kidney damage in these patients. Symptoms of kidney damage from painkillers include feeling tired, needing to pee more often, seeing blood in the urine, having back pain, making less urine, feeling less awake, like feeling sleepy, confused, or tired, having less feeling or numbness. Especially in the legs, feeling nauseous, vomiting, bleeding, and swelling all over the body. 13. Ignoring the urge to urinate. Ignoring the urge to urinate, which is often called ignoring nature's call, can lead to several health issues, including damage to the kidneys. When pee or urine doesn't empty completely from your body, it can lead to a condition called hydronephrosis where one or both kidneys swell. Without treatment, severe hydronephrosis can cause kidney failure. Continuous postponement of urination increases the risk of urinary tract infections, UTIs in short. Because the bladder, when overly full, becomes a breeding ground for bacteria. These infections can then spread to the kidneys and hurt them. Moreover, keeping pee in for a long time can cause the bladder to overstretch, which may harm the bladder itself and put more pressure on the kidneys, potentially resulting in kidney damage. Also, not going to pee when you feel the urge can cause tears in the bladder wall. Over time, this can make your bladder hold less pee and make urinary tract infections happen